What's up, ladies? How are y'all doing? Cameron and Ella told me to answer these questions and make a video in landscape mode. I think this is landscape mode. So the first question I'm going to answer is, where did I first meet Emily? I don't really know where we met for the first time. I know that probably would have been like sixth grade or something like that. She was a whirly girl, and Cheer, Texas is like the first time I got my eyes on her. She was probably in the bounce house with Zach Allen. I'm back. So, that was stupid. So the first kiss, the next question is, when was the first kiss? It was super romantic. It was in the street in front of my house. Emily was dropping me off after something, and we weren't dating yet. We were talking. I guess I thought we were further along in the talking stage than we were, because I was getting the vibe that she wanted to kiss me. So I was like, I'm going to try to kiss her. So I leaned over and she like kind of pulled away, and I was like, that's weird. But come to find out, she thought we were still friends. So it was awkward, but it worked. So that was the first time that we kissed. She probably won't admit, she probably would say that it was awkward, but I think she liked it. And the next one was, where was our first date? Our first date was the zoo. We went to the Fort Worth Zoo in the middle of July, and we walked around and looked at the animals. Just fun zoo times. Not a big zoo fan, but we probably were there for like 2 hours, and it was miserable. I was sweating the whole time, and it was awkward because I was like a little nervous and I couldn't stop sweating, but it wasn't because I was nervous. It was just because I was big. And so, yeah, that was our first date. Favorite tradition is the next question. I would say my favorite tradition is going to the movies. We go to the movies a lot. That's kind of our favorite date night / tradition. And it really doesn't matter what movie. Emily just is there for the popcorn. And if you've ever been to the movies with Emily, you know that she'll hold the popcorn and then she'll get handfuls at a time, and she'll sit there like this and she'll just eat the popcorn. I don't think she really cares what movie's going on as long as she's got popcorn. And then by the time the movie's over, half of it's all in her shirt and everything. So probably the movies is a favorite tradition. Favorite date is honestly one that's kind of funny. It's when I was at Oklahoma State. She flew into Oklahoma City, and it was my freshman year. I think she'll know the details better, but something like that. And we got this nice reservation, and I had like $300 cash or $200 cash. Well, we get to the restaurant, and I'm like thinking like, yeah, that's going to cover it, you know? So I tried to plan this nice date. We get there, we ordered some drinks, we have dinner, and it was a set menu, and the prices weren't on it. So we're just, like, okay, it's not going to be more than $300. Well, we get the tab, and it's $460. And so we're like scrambling, trying to figure out how we're going to pay it. And I want to say it was like cash only. So we like had to go next door to ATM, and it's like this fancy restaurant, and we just look way out of place. And so we laugh about it now. The next one is my favorite attribute. Attribute. I was going to pause it, but I was like, whatever. So, attribute about Emily, and it's got to be how caring she is, how she puts everyone before herself, no matter the situation, no matter who it is. She's always thinking of someone else, whether it's making a gift basket for someone, praying for somebody. She's very selfless, and I've learned a lot from her in that, and it's taught me patience and giving, and all those qualities that I really value in her. And it just excites me about marrying her, because I look up to her in that, and just learn a lot from her and her patience and caring for everyone and loving. And all of you know that, or you wouldn't be friends with her. I'm sure she's done something for you that's made you smile, and that's what she does best, is make people smile. So I love you, and that is one attribute I love about you. So these next two go hand in hand. It is something that Emily can't live without, and my pet peeve about Emily. So it's not coincidental that these go together. So something that she can't live without is her Stanley or cup, or if you know the Chase family, that's kind of the golden standards cups. And Stanleys especially, they always have their Stanleys with them. Emily in particular is, I guess you would call it a Stanley girl. I don't know if that's a thing, but she always has it, and she's either got it in her hand or she's got a little, by the hand. And we even got in our new house Stanley holder. Didn't know that was a thing, but we have one of those. And that goes along with the pet peeve, which is her swallowing. She swallows abnormally loud. I don't know if you've noticed it, but if you haven't, just take a listen. You don't have to really. It could be a loud room, and if she's got a drink of water, she's if she's got her cup, which she probably will, and she takes a drink of water, it's going to be pretty loud. And I think I've made her a little self-conscious about it, but we're working on it. And yeah, so that is one of my pet peeves. So next is my non-negotiables for the wedding, and Emily's non-negotiables for the wedding. Mine, I had two. The first one is a secret, can't tell you, but you'll find out soon. If Emily wants to tell you, she can't. So it's really good, and it was the only thing I asked for. Well, second thing. The other one is not to have a first look, because I really value seeing her for the first time on the wedding day, walking down the aisle. I'm really excited about that. Just seeing her in her dress come down the aisle. I can't wait for it. And I feel like by not having a first look, it'll be a really special moment. So yeah, those are my two. Emily's would probably be, there's a lot, but the one that comes to mind is the string quartet. That's four, if you know the quartet is what that stands for. It's four different strings. I don't know why we need four. We have four, and they're gonna play during the ceremony and happy hour, cocktail hour, and yeah. The next one is, when did I ask Emily to be my girlfriend? It was August 7th, 2017. 2017. And the next question is, I forgot, but I'm going to make one up. When did Emily and I first start liking? That was it. When did Emily and I first start liking each other? I don't know. Probably, I think she won't admit it, but I think it was long before she would admit it. For me, it was probably like end of our sophomore year. We were in history class together, and we just had a lot of history. She she would do my homework, and she would start to flirt with me, and I thought it was kind of weird, because it just seemed weird at first, but then I guess I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes, and it went good. Yeah. This wasn't one of the questions, but I answered a bunch of them. So I figured instead of answering the rest, there's like 10 more, I would just do this and it would equal them out. Her day starts with a coffee and ends with a wine. Takes forever to get ready, so she's never on time for anything. I hope y'all are having so much fun. I love all of you, and I appreciate how good of friends you are to Emily. And each one of you is super special to her and I. And we can't wait to celebrate with you. You all have played a huge role in our relationship and our growth and Emily's. And she values each and every one of you so much, and we both love you. Emily, I love you. I can't wait to marry you. I can't believe that we're 18 days away. It's been over 8 years and so many memories and fun times and highs and lows, and there's nobody else I'd want to do it with. And I can't believe that, we're only less than 3 weeks away. It seems unreal. I'm starting to get goosebumps and I'm excited. And I'm just ready to get it done. And for you to be my wife, I can't wait to spend forever with you. And I love you so much, babe.